up, YouTube? Brims and Banter here. We're back at you once again with another video. NHL Playoffs, Brims and Banter edition. We all saw the first round and how electric it was with all these fucking insane matchups. Well, now we're on to the second round of the playoffs. We got 4 elite matchups. I myself, Westcast 15. I've got Lone Star Fitted. I've got Big Papa. I've got A Sneaker Guy. And I got Spud Fitted here to do their voting on what they want to choose on who gets to move on. But before we get into the tournament of the second round, we here show up our Johns we always do. And starting with Lone Star Fitted, my brother, take it away.
That's what we got. Got the Fine Mo, Texas, if you can see the colors. Very clean from home game.
Yep.
That's a little.
Ooh, the Brims and Banter blip. I love
Mine
it.
actually did come with a little pin too. That's very nice. I love this hat.
Fire. Sick.
Appreciate it.
Nice.
All right. Got the Quebec Nordiques from Topper Store USA. This released back in November of last year, I believe. Nice little vintage logo. That LaFleur flower or whatever the fuck they call it. The embroidery is beautiful. All the French are going crazy. Fucking love it. Vintage shield on the back. Gray UV. Black guts. Where was this made? It was made China. Yeah, so it's a China hat. Cool.
Sweet.
That's clean.
Mm-hmm.
Big Papa.
I'm rocking the Dutch camo Vise camo. I'm sorry. This is from Toppers US.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I still haven't broke mine out yet. I like that hat.
Yeah. I just broke it out. Just today is actually the first wear.
Yeah.
I
got that one too. It's beautiful. It's a good one.
Yeah. I wasn't too sure about it at first. And I went ahead and got it. And once I got it in hand, I said, oh, man, this is nice.
Yeah, the colors look good on that camo.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, Spud.
All right. Got this Vegas night. My boy Lone. Go Image Knox. Go grab yourself one.
Yeah.
Like that shield. That gold really pops on the back. Nice gray UV. It's that olive, man.
Good work.
It's a clean one.
Good work. Nice one.
Did your thing, brother.
It's so sexy. Good job.
I'll try to find a link for it too. I'll leave it in the description of this video. I'm sure I can grab a link for it.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. I got this Indians from Hat Club LA that I picked up out there last year. Nice Jacob Field, all metalliced out. A little clean.
It's nice.
I like that. That's nice.
All right, let's get into this. All right, Weston, you want to take us through it? You'll have to vote this time, but I still like you to be the...
Yeah, I will moderate as well as vote. So, as I said before, we had some insane elite matchups, and now in the second round, we're going to have these teams, duking it out against each other. So the way we had this bracket set up is exactly the way that the bracket was for the actual NHL playoffs. So if you take a look at the bracket that's going on right now for the real playoffs and you see which teams we voted for, you'll know exactly who's going up against who. And now we will go into the first matchup of the second round, which is... yes. We've got the New Jersey Devils from Exclusive Fitteds, Fred Rose Corner, hooking it to the Devils jersey script with their actual jersey, and it's a great hook to their jersey uniform. And it's going up against Hat Dreams' Washington Capitals with the retro script, as well as the 2015 Winter Classic patch, where they took the dub on their own home ice on outdoors. So, who should we start off in terms of voting? You know what?
Let's do the bottom. Let's do the bottom just so we can make it easier for you to be at the top.
For sure. All right, Spa, what do you think? Who wins amongst these two?
Ooh. It's a tough one, but I really like that jersey one, man. That script and the side patch and the white. I can't remember what you call it, but the white
You talking about
stripes
the
on.
piping?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
piping, the pipe. Yeah, that's a tough one though, because that Capitals is
Yeah,
nice.
it is.
All right, Big Papa, what's your vote?
That jersey out that jerseys is nice. So is that Capitals. Um, I believe I'm gonna have to go with that Capitals over at Hat Dreams.
All right, 1-1.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Lone, what you got?
I really like both of these two. I'll have to go with the jersey though, because I really like that hat. I'll pick jersey.
I respect it. All right, Doug, what do you pick?
Oh man, I don't know. This one is hard. This is probably one of the harder ones that we did since the last video, obviously. But I don't know, man. I like the jersey. I have it. But I think I like that Capitals a little bit more. I like the side patch on that Capitals a lot. That jersey one is clean. I like the white piping. It's a good touch. I think it's the red button sets it off too.
Yeah.
But that Capitals script with that side patch, I think it's gonna have to be the winner for me.
Cool. So it comes down to the moderator vote. I wasn't able to vote last time. I was just a jabroni who was just steering the ship, and I kind of sunk it slightly, but I did little repairs and shit, and now I get voting status. So let's go. But anyways, so I think I've told people. So in terms of New Jersey logos, I am just not the biggest fan of this laughing devil Majingi, that the Cuphead guy. I don't know what they name him. I'm just gonna call him the Cuphead guy. So yeah, because of that, I'm gonna have to lean towards the Washington Capitals. I mean, the script is awesome. That patch is beautiful work. I mean, yeah, Hat Dreams, good cap. I mean, it's a good jersey too, Fredro. So don't get it wrong, but
Yeah, I love that jersey. I just
Yeah, the jersey nice, but
the
it's something about that Capitals though.
yeah, I don't know what it is. That side patch, they do those embroider like crazy good too. I think we talked about it last time. They just come
Yep.
out like crazy good. I don't have that hat. I don't have any with that patch or anything, but that one's on my list if it's still there after this New York trip.
all right. Washington moves on to the conference finals.
All righty.
Congratulations, lads.
Next matchup.
All right, now we bump over to the West for a little bit. So, President's Trophy winner, Shaheen over at Still with this crazy Winnipeg Jets with the vintage Jets logo, as well as the inaugural season when they came back after moving from Atlanta when they were the Thrashers. Going up against the Colorado Avalanche representative, the Quebec Nordiques, because I explained in the last video, the Avalanche used to be the Nordiques when they played in Canada back in the 70s and 80s and early 90s until they moved to Colorado and became the Avalanche. So this is basically the Winter Classic jersey when they wore the Nordiques logo in 2021. So vintage matchup here, vintage Canadian logos. I fucking love it. So once again, Spa, we're starting with you. What do you think? We've got Canadian designer Shaheen boxing against Canadian designer Leon. Who do you think wins the match?
I'm not the biggest fan of Navy like Doug, but I'm gonna have to go with that Jets.
Okay.
I like that. I like that side patch and that front logo together.
Well, they're both nice crayons. Leon did his thing over there at the Pro Image, but to me, that front logo is just a little too plain. I'm gonna have to go with the Jets over at Steel.
Okay. 2-0. All right, Lone. You could potentially kill this match
I
with your
think
vote.
I'm gonna have to go with the Jets also.
Mm.
Yeah, there's just something about that front logo, and that's a nice hat.
Yeah.
Leon did his thing for sure on that Colorado. But yeah, it's just something about that Jets. I like it.
Okay, all right. Doug, even though it's basically decided, who would you have selected?
The Jets made it through the first time for me. They wouldn't have made it this time though.
Ooh.
The Navy got
Okay.
in. That blue got in the first time. It wouldn't have made it this time if it was up to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I would actually. I mean, I'm wearing a Nordiques right now, but I actually would select the Jets. I mean, I don't have this Nordiques in hand. Hopefully, there's some pre-order leftovers, and if there is, I will snag that one.
I will
But
too.
I have the Jets in hand, and I will say that Jets actually was one of my top 10 favorite hats of last year that I purchased. I mean, in hand, that Jets is. I don't think the pictures do it justice, honestly, that the website
I'm
shows.
curious too because I know last time I said I liked it a lot, but looking at it this time, I like the front logo. I do not like that side patch.
I will say, I think the picture does the side patch a bit dirty. In hand, it looks so much better compared to what we're seeing on the picture right here. I guess that's all I can say in terms of defending the patch. But all right, President's Trophy Curse actually made it past the first 2 rounds of the Brims Banter bracket. So congratulations, Winnipeg. Hopefully you break the curse, but we'll see what happens in the next video. So we move on to the next matchup. Who do we have?
Ooh.
Holy shit. We've got another barn burner right here. So Pat decided to just box Pierre. He knocked him out in a couple rounds. As I said, Vega climbing walls. Into this matchup with this Florida Panthers all-out Realtree with the Shield Panther and that classic 20th anniversary side patch going up against 215 shooters, Sparta Hook, Ottawa Senators, who, of course, just had to make it past my Leafs because the Leafs can never win in the first round. But, hey, maybe this year's different. We'll see how it is. But anyways, back to the real world known as Brims Banter. They made it to this round. They're going to have a tough matchup against Pat's Panthers. So, Spa, what are you thinking on this one?
I like that one from So Fresh, but I'm gonna have to go with the Panthers Realtree. Those colors on the front logo and side patch just really hit on that Realtree, I think. It's a good hat.
Yeah.
All right, Big Papa.
Well, they're both great crowns. That Panther on that Realtree with them colors. I'm not a big Realtree fan. I own a few, but I'm gonna have to go with this 215 shooters. Just So Fresh.
I respect it. 1-1. All right, Lone, who you taking?
Yeah, these are 2 very, very nice hats. I really like the Realtree. I think those colors pop real well on there. I don't know. It's just something about that Ottawa. That Ottawa's pretty clean, man. I think I'm gonna take Ottawa in this one.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
All right. Doug, who are you taking?
This was a hard
I
one.
have that Panthers. I really like that hat. The other one's cool. I'm not crazy about it. Like, I mean, I like it, but something about that front logo, I don't know. I feel different now seeing it again. So I think for me, that Panther's going to jump up off that shield and eat that little fucking Spartan.
All right. It comes down to me. And I'm not saying this because I'm a Leafs fan. I said it last video, and I actually said it on Views when they were previewing that Silver's drop, that 420 drop that had this included. I said in that drop that Sens hat was the best in the pack by a country mile, and 215 Shooter really did his thing on this. It is a great-looking crown. However, I am a hoe for a Realtree. I'm the Realtree hoe. I mean, anytime I see Realtree, sometimes I fold a cookie. So I'm going to have to take the Florida Panthers on this one. And plus, I mean, just look at the fucking coloring of the threading that sits upon this Realtree with that Panthers logo. I mean, it's so sexy and it's so vibrant amongst the colors of the fabric. I mean, just such an overall appealing hat. I mean, it really makes me feel a lot of certain ways about life just looking at the coloring of the threading on amongst that Realtree. So I'm gonna have to go with the Panthers on this one.
Sweet. I love that front logo.
Yeah,
It's fire.
yeah, that
It is
logo
That
is
one
nice.
and then that don't they have like that sunshine with the hockey stick?
Yeah.
I love that logo too. I just haven't seen a hat done good enough for me to purchase it, but I do like that logo.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I believe if, like I said, I'm not a big fan of Realtree. I own some, but it's. I believe if that logo would have been and the patch would have been on another color crown, that might would have been it. But
Mm-hmm. You know, there was a time where I used to hate Realtree, and I mean, I used to hate it, and then I gave it a shot, and now, I mean, now it's not going to surpass my love for Flecktarn. Don't get me wrong, but if Flecktarn didn't exist, I definitely would be all about. I'd be the Realtree guy. I'd be screaming Realtree. I would be kissing Realtree. I'd be taking it out to Applebee's for a glass of tap water. I would be doing everything with Realtree, honestly. I mean.
All right. Panthers moves on. I think this is our last one coming up, right?
Yep.
All right.
All right. So here I am in the second round. Oh, yeah. So this to me might be the hardest matchup so far. I mean, we've got two heavy hitting crowns. So on the left-hand side, there I am right there, just sitting next to my Minnesota Wild and Realtree that I dropped with Pro Image America early March, battling against this top-tier contender in the Edmonton Oilers that Pierre did, which has the Spawn hook, because, you know, Todd McFarlane, the cartoon artist for Spawn, crafted up this logo of the Oilers in the 2000s. So why not mix the artistry with Spawn into this crown? So, Spa, what do you think on this one?
This is tough. I like that one from Toppers. I didn't get my hands on it or nothing, but I'm a Realtree fiend, man. That Wild is fucking insane in hand, so I gotta go with the Wild.
Gotcha.
Good crown from the boy Weston.
Appreciate you. All right, Big Papa, what you got?
well, two good crowns, two good ones. Well,
Stuff.
that Oilers is wow, but that predator shit, that Wild is nice. They're nicely done. Come down, we talking about the camo. It fits the logo, but good job, Weston. But I think I'm gonna have to go Toppers.
No issues. As I said, that Toppers, I have that in hand. It is like outside of my Wild, that Oilers is honestly probably my favorite NHL so far that I've got this year. It is so fucking good. But all right, Lone, who you got?
No, I really like that Toppers also, man, but I like the Wild just a little bit more.
All
Seeing
right.
it in hand, man, the colors, everything's done perfect.
Gotcha.
And
All
I can
right.
be a little Realtree hoe myself.
Hell yeah. Realtree hose in the house. Hose in the house. Hose in the
No
house.
Diddy. No Diddy.
No Diddy, of course. All right, Doug, who you got?
Oh man, I don't
It's
know.
a tough one, bro.
I have both of them. I'll tell you right now, if it was the last day of the year, and I'm not saying this because Weston's in here, he knows I'll be honest, like upfront about everything. If you ask me, both of these hats are in my top 10 right now. I love Realtree. I guess I'm a Realtree hoe too. So, but
We're
I
all
don't
hoes.
know, man. There's not a better. I don't own a better Realtree hat than Weston's, just because the logo fits it, the colors in hand, the embroidery on the front logo, everything about the hat is top tier. But that Toppers hat is just the hook. Everything about it is fucking. I'm gonna have to go with the Toppers.
All right. Fair. Damn, this comes down to me. And it sucks because, I need to be as unbiased as possible because, trust me, like, I know my Wild is pretty good. I mean, when I saw it in hand when I opened up my own box, like, I was blown away. I was like, wait, I did this? I did this? What the fuck? Me, a North Dakotan of all people, did this? Holy shit. And then there's this Edmonton Oilers. I said it already. Like, outside of my Wild, that Oilers is definitely my favorite NHL crown by a country fucking mile this year. In hand, I mean, the front logo with that metallic pewter that's on the inside of that logo is extremely crazy. And, of course, I love the threading coloring with that neon that represents Spawn and who he is on the side. Todd McFarlane, I don't know if he's alive or if he's dead, but if he's alive, cool. If he's dead, I hope he's seen this from heaven. But, again, I don't know if he's dead. Still alive? Okay, cool. Well, I think he needs his hat before he dies. He probably has like 30 years, but he still should get it at some point. But, oh, fuck. This is super tough because I have to be unbiased with this. You know what? I actually think I'm going to have to kill off my own crown. I actually am going to go with the Oilers on this one.
Damn.
Like, trust me, when I first got that Oilers in hand, I was fucking blown away. I mean, I wore that hat for 3 straight days in a row, which I don't think I've done that since I was in 7th grade, if I'm being honest here. So, yeah. I know my Wild's good. It's a great crown. But that Oilers is just top tier. Top tier.
Yeah, this is the toughest matchup we've had, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's not because just Weston's made the hat's just good.
Yeah, it really is.
They both are really good. If your hat would have been against any other one, I think it would have went through. Same for that.
Oh, yeah.
Toppers one.
I mean, if these teams played in different conferences per se, like let's say Minnesota was in the East or Edmonton was in the East, I mean, it would make sense. This would have been like a Stanley Cup Finals matchup.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
All righty. Well, I guess that's it.
Some good
Good
hats, man.
crowns. Bunch of good crowns.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah. NHL is like such a heavy hitter where so many great crowns are going to come because everyone's been waiting for these forever. And just think, there's going to be more in the future that we haven't seen yet.
That's what I was just thinking.
Makes the hat game
tournament. Yeah.
Makes the hat game so much fun.
Yeah, I'd love to do this every year as long as we keep going.
Oh.
I think it'd be so much fun. I want to do all of March Madness, all that shit.
Yeah.
I wanted to do one for the draft, but I didn't even feel like trying to figure that shit out in short time. I didn't think about it, or I would have tried to figure something out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably do one for the NFL playoffs, though.
No, yeah, for sure. Since this YouTube channel wasn't founded by the playoffs this past few months ago, but yeah, we got in 2026 or 2025, whatever. I mean, yes, yeah, it'll be 2026. Cool. Yeah.
All righty, good deal.
Yeah.
Thank you, Weston, for being the moderator as our representative NHL guy. Thank you, Lone, Spa, Big Papa.
Sir.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you having me on again.
Appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of what's next. So this will be out after the NBA one. So it should be NBA, then you'll be seeing this one. So if you haven't watched any of the NBA ones, go watch those. Watch the first NHL if you didn't. There's a bunch of good hats in all those videos, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This has been a lot of fun doing these. It's going to suck when it's over. Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave everybody's stuff in the description, their Instagram. I'm going to leave Lone's hat probably above everything so you guys can go grab it. I don't know how many is left. I'm sure once people start seeing it all over IG, it'll fly like the Texas did. So good shit on that, Lone.
Hope so. Appreciate you.
Yeah, congrats.
Thank you, sir.
That's it, man. We will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.